Philippine criminal justice process. A person who has violated the law is. There are the 5 pillars, and the first is law enforcement pillar, the second prosecution pillar, and the third courts pillar, and the fourth corrections pillar, and the last is community pillar. Law enforcement pillar, the definition is apprehended by the police or any enforcement agency like the NBI, narcotics group, and etc. Their work consists in the prevention and control of crimes, enforcement of laws, and effect the arrest of offenders, including the conduct of lawful searches and seizures to gather necessary evidence so that a complaint may be filed with the prosecutor office. But the case may be diverted where no sufficient ground can sustain complaint against the suspect. The second is prosecution pillar. Prosecuted for the alleged offense committed. While the judge is entrusted with decision-making power and she cannot initiate judicial process, the prosecutor's primary function is to initiate and product criminal action, to act a party in judicial proceedings and in any countries, to supervise and direct the police during the investigate phase. But the case may be diverted where no probable cause can sustain a prosecution. The third, courts pillar. The definition, tried before the courts. It is the forum where the prosecution is given the opportunity to prove that there is a strong evidence of guilt against the accused. It is also the courts that the accused is given HD to disprove the accusation against him. But the case may be diverted where the evidence is not enough for conviction of the offender. The fourth is corrections pillar. The definition is, if convicted, either serve his sentence in jail or prison or is placed on probation. Is the correction pillar. It takes over once accused after having been found guilty is meted out the penalty for the crime he committed. In case of imprisonment, fall of service of sentence, diversion takes place through the grant of parole. Conditional pardon procedure is by itself a diversion process. And the last is community pillar. The definition is reverted to the community. The community pillar is in defining 3 distinct pillars for citizen engagement. The community pillar relates to activity that is intended to promote goodness or improve human quality of life and community well-being. And that's all the Philippine criminal justice process and the 5 pillars.